Let's take a look.
Alrighty, new patch, new Testament buffs, new tech. Let's get into this. If you've seen any of my Testament guide videos in the past, you'll be familiar with this combo routing. It's character specific, it only works on about half the cast. It mostly works on big bodies, characters like Saul and Chip it doesn't work on. But I'm using this routing specifically to show off the changes to Unholy Diver. Unholy Diver now causes a hard knockdown, which allows for some interesting stuff, let's just put it that way. I don't know if any of this stuff I'm showing in this video is going to be practical, and like I said, this combo is very specific. It only works on, I think, just under half the roster, so, you know, use it at your own peril. And some of the stuff in this video is quite finicky, but I just wanted to show it off because I like loving characters, and cool tech is cool tech regardless. But yeah, so you can do a similar technique off this that you can do with throw, where you do backdash, instant air dash, jump H. For a safe jump, you have to delay the jump H a little bit if you want it to hit meaty. If you do it as quickly as possible, it will whiff, but there's stuff you can do with that. Doing it as quickly as possible is the best way if you want to bait supers, like I'm showing right now, and then you get easy whiff punishes. I forgot to lab backdash against this, my bad, but yeah, you can beat mashes, you can beat supers, and once you've conditioned them to respect you, you can start going for some other stuff, like lows and throws, as I'm about to show right now, I believe. There's probably some like fuzzy defense options you can do here, delayed mashes, delayed throws, stuff like that, to try and hedge your bets against this, but that's more advanced stuff, and I tend to just cover the basics in my videos and leave room for players to experiment with their own labbing. But I think it's pretty good, but yeah, it's a bit specific. What's this one? Ah yeah, this is the one where I use the 5p here as a frame kill. So instead of going for the backdash, I do 5p frame kill, instant air dash, jump kick for a cross up. Even with the frame kill, this is still manually timed and it can be a bit finicky. I think, yeah, I left some of my failed attempts in the video here just to show you that it can be a bit weird. You can clash, you can just completely whiff, but if you do time it right, it can win. As I think I will show with this one right about now. Yeah. Pretty good, pretty good. And one of the things that's kind of neat with this, as I'll show in a bit, is that you can use possession with it to do some tricky mix-ups. Yeah, that's another good thing about this. It outspaces throws just naturally, so you can kind of land and do nothing and just kind of be passive and wait, see what they do, and then try and take your turn back with like a 2p. Or you can reactively punish a throw and go for whatever routing you like to do there. Side swap, same side, whatever. The close slash here does hit meaty, so it will beat 2p mashes on wake up. I did test the backdash here, I just forgot to record it. If they backdash, the close slash will whiff, but you can do a slightly delayed 5k to catch the backdash, or you can do a 2s, which will also catch the backdash. Again, it might be specific to characters with this type of route, and it always is with Testament, so once again, use at your own risk, but yeah, not too bad. And because you're not proccing the stay in state, you can get throw combos. This is a bit of a nifty combo. Yeah, that's not too bad actually for a throw and for a fast PRC. It's pretty nice. Right, now on to some of the fancy possession stuff. I've always wanted to be able to do stuff like this with Testament, but Testament's moveset didn't really allow for it. Possession teleport mix-ups were kind of more situational, right? Like, there were things that you did in the moment, like improvised neutral strategies. They weren't something that you'd really set up. But you can actually do it now with this. Again, it might be very specific to certain characters. I've only tested this against Gold Lewis, and as you can see from all the failed attempts I left in the video, this is very finicky to time. Really finicky. You can, as I just showed there, if you time it right, you can get there, or at least Gold Lewis's 2p to hit in the wrong direction and get a cross up. But for my testing against Gold Lewis's 2p, if you time it correctly, it will beat his 2p. I don't know if I show it here. No, this is me just showing that you can actually just loop the sequence over and over again and do some nifty stuff like that. But yeah, I think I did show that it can beat the 2p if you time it correctly. It's just a bit weird to time. Right, this one. This one is very interesting. If there's something going on here that I'm not aware of, please do let me know, because I don't think this is supposed to work this way, but it does. As you'll see from the recording, I had to check my settings multiple times here just to make sure I haven't, you know, left that right there. Yeah, just to make sure I hadn't left the wrong settings on, because 5k OTG on Unholy Diver Hard Knockdown doesn't trigger Stain State, which is weird. Yeah. Don't know why it does that. I don't think that's intentional, and again, if there's something going on here that I'm not aware of, maybe I have mucked up my settings somewhere and this isn't how it works. I don't know, but it was working in my testing, so I'm just going to roll with it and show you it, and you know, let you be the judge. But yeah, you can do OTG 5k, dash cancel, and if you time it right, it will hit meaty and beat throws. So you can, yeah, do some kind of nifty stuff with it. I think I've got like an OTG 5k dash cancel jump heavy slash. Yeah, this. I showed another example of this earlier in the video. I don't actually think this is that good, probably, but I don't know. I just thought it was kind of cool, so I wanted to show it off. You can also do a slightly delayed 5k to time the orbiter sign to hit meaty and go for low overhead mix-ups. And one of the good things about this is, I didn't actually test it, but I'm going to assume just from my own knowledge of Testament that 1, that's plus on block if they block correctly, and 2, if it hits, you'll probably be able to do a dash up 5k 6h to get an extension there, so plus on block mix up into full combo. Pretty good. What's this one? Ah yes, you can do an instant air dash after the 5k and do jump H, and it is safe to supers. You have to be very, very quick on that though. If you slightly delay it at all in any of the areas, it just loses. Now this one, the Korra Cancel S Grave Reaper, don't know how useful this is. It's more than likely just a gimmick with some of the possession teleport stuff. I need to lab this a lot more before I can decide whether or not if it's going to be practical at all for me, but I do like possession teleport mix-ups, so again, I just thought I'd show it off and let you be the judge if it's something you want to try or not. But again, I do think it might be fake, to be honest. This is, it does look a bit fake to me, but it could be real. I mean, that one there looked kind of real, to be honest. The possessions seem to come out before the Unholy Diver, not Unholy Diver, the Grave Reaper hit, so it might be real. I don't know. I need to lab it a bit more to test. This is a slightly different route. Instead of doing the... what's the Majuja? 1 sec, I need to see what I did. Ah yeah, I'm doing Unholy Diver, 5k dash cancel into Unholy Diver. I'm skipping the closest there. And then going for a charged S Reaper. This can hit meaty, and it is quite plus if you time it right, but you do have to manually time it. And if you muck up the timing, it doesn't hit at all, and then you leave yourself open. Also, I think if you try to have it hit meaty, it doesn't work properly. I mean, it's not safe to supers. And this one right here is... I don't know what's going on with this one. It's a bit finicky. You can delay the Unholy Diver to have the bird fly backwards. The good thing about this is it pushes Gold Lewis into you, so it allows you to do a regular forward jump to cross him up. Yeah, it's a bit weird. And then you do a delayed 2p for a different conversion route. But yeah, that's just some of the stuff I've discovered so far trying to lab new tech with the hard knockdown on Unholy Diver. You might be able to do this in different situations as well. It might not be just from this combo route against these characters. But yeah, I think that's it. I'll leave it there for this video. I'm going to lab Testament a little bit more and see if there's any other tech I can use in this situation, or more specifically if there's any other ways to use Unholy Diver like this. But yeah, with that being said, I'll bring this video to an end. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.